The University of the West Indies Cave Hill campus to offer help to retrenched workers in Barbados. And in sport, former West Indies captain Sir Vivian Richards believes that Desmond Haynes is best candidate to succeed Stuart Law as head coach of the regional team. I'm Nicole Best, and this is the Caribbean in 10 for Friday, November 16th. I'll be back with the details after the break.
Damien Junior Gongmali has another feather in his producer's hat, as he will be the executive producer for the next album of the accomplished Third World Band. The stalwart reggae band recently released Loving You Is Easy, their first single from their upcoming album.
Every wind that blows, every wave that rolls with the coming and going of the tides. Everyone that sees is everyone that knows, because my love can't hide. Just relaxing. No boy can't over me head with no propeller.
My name is Shock Them. I'm from St. Ann, the Garden Parish, St. Ann's Bay, which is the capital. My music is all about positivity, motivational, upliftment, soul music, I sing about positivity, in my lyrics, things to uplift people. My real name is Ryan Romario Miller.
The Cave Hill campus of the University of the West Indies says it is providing assistance to retrenched public sector workers on starting a new business. Pro-Vice Chancellor and Principal Udine Barito says one of the ways in which this university is responding to the retrenchment currently taking place as a result of the Barbados Economic Recovery and Transformation Program is the provision of an entrepreneurship clinic tomorrow that will offer free professional advice to would-be and budding entrepreneurs. She says the regional tertiary institution would be providing assistance to people who have been retrenched and who have a business concept and wish some advice as to how they may proceed to implement it. She added that the sessions were also open to individuals who have not been retrenched. In October, Prime Minister Mia Mottley, whose Barbados Labour Party came to office in May following the general election, said that the job cuts would affect workers in central government and government entities. The economy of Trinidad and Tobago is said to be poised for moderate recovery, and this is according to the third quarter report as issued by the country's central bank. We get more in this report from Jewel Brown of TV6 News.
Central Bank Governor Alvin Hillier launched the central bank's latest monetary policy report on Thursday morning as heavy rains were causing flooding in parts of Trinidad, while those affected by last month's devastating floods were bracing for the potential of more flooding.
Certainly in Trinidad and Tobago, we have been awakened to our vulnerability in terms of earthquakes, flooding and so forth. And, it is something that we need to be aware of, and it does affect insurance, it does affect a lot of things.
He said the IMF, World Bank, and the IDB are to sponsor a special meeting later this month in Washington, D.C. on resilience in the Caribbean. As for the local economy,
well, the basic story is that after several years of contraction, the Trinidad and Tobago economy is poised for moderate energy-based recovery. The projections by the CSO and shared to some extent by the IMF, I think it's slightly lower, would be you'd have growth of about 1.8, 1.9% this year. So this is potentially a slight recovery from a deep situation that we had been facing.
he attributed this to an increase in natural gas production, not oil production. As for the government's restructuring of the state-owned oil company, the central bank governor said it could be beneficial in the long term.
Over in Haiti, the opposition Famille Lavalas party has announced plans for a street demonstration on Sunday as it calls for the removal of the new Jean-Henri Chant government. The party's national representative, Marseille Narcisse, says the living conditions of Haitians remain increasingly difficult given the deterioration of the national economy. She says the government is incapable of meeting the needs of the population. She told reporters that the demonstration would be the starting point which will provoke the change of government demanded in recent months by several political sectors. Meantime, Famille Lavalas in a statement called on the population to remain vigilant amid reports that Nicolas Duvalier, the son of former dictator Jean-Claude Duvalier, is being promoted by Haitian politicians abroad as the new leader of the country. Stay with us. Your Midday Sport is next. Legendary former West Indies captain Sir Vivian Richards believes that Desmond Haynes is the right man to succeed Stuart Law as head coach of the regional team. The 62-year-old Haynes has indicated his willingness to take over at the helm once Law, who resigned late September, vacates the position at the end of the Windies' current tour of Bangladesh. Sir Viv said Haynes, who is widely regarded as one of the best openers of all time, would bring a winning mentality and a wealth of experience. He said, and I quote, "The players have squandered beautiful positions, and I think that is because they have lacked someone with a solid base of success and winning. Desmond has been there, done that. He knows how to win." Sir Viv said he felt it was important that the head coach should come from the Caribbean. He maintains that coaches from outside the region sometimes did not fully understand the Windies players and pointed to the fact that there had not been much success from those appointments. Haynes and fellow Barbadian Gordon Greenidge formed what many considered to be the best opening pair in cricket history. He played 116 test matches for the West Indies with an average of 42.29, and he also played in 238 ODIs where he averaged 41.37. Off-spinner Jesse Watkins spurred New Zealand to their first win of the ICC Women's T20 World Cup via a 54-run victory over Pakistan at the Providence Stadium on Thursday night. New Zealand wasted no time in posting their highest score of the tournament, 144 for 6 in their 20 overs, thanks to solid contributions from its 4 top-order batters. Bates was the first to go for the top score of 35, and Devane followed soon after for 32 to leave the score 83 for 2. Captain Amy, who made 26, and Katie, who contributed a useful 29, then posted 37 runs for the third wicket to help New Zealand maintain its momentum before they both fell in quick succession. Watkins, with help from leg spinner Amelia Keir, then ripped through Pakistan's middle order to bowl out Pakistan for 90 in 18 overs. Watkins ended with 3 wickets for 9 runs and Kerr took 3 for 21. According to former national player and Manchester United midfielder Dwight Yorke, Trinidad is struggling to produce quality football players, and he has called on authorities to look at the way football is structured in the Twin Island Republic. Speaking during the launch of a 3-year-long partnership between Manchester United and Chivas Regal, all one at One Brook Place on Tuesday, Yorke said Trinidad was no longer producing the quality of players it used to. That's Caribbean in 10. Join us at 6:30 for Caribbean Newsline. But until then, do have yourselves a good afternoon.